JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. So, as you can see, I have brought the High Elves, and I just love the look of these guys. So I brought a load of Dragon Princes, I mean a load of them, like all of them. So I've got 2 units on this side, with tech lists, obviously mounted, and I have, yeah, another 2 over there. So this is actually based on a build I saw, I think it was Invicta, I think? So yeah, so I mean it seems pretty good, but I have changed it a little bit, I think. Here, because I was against the Lizardmen, and I knew I was lacking armor piercing on these Dragon Princes. I mean, these guys are great. They're able to run down any skirmishers or, you know, skinks, and they'll even do a ton of damage to Saurus warriors. They're just really good. You know, fantastic combat stats. So let's have a look. So, you know, 80 charge. So you cycle charge them a lot, you're going to get so much value out of this. Also, you know, really high melee attack and melee defense there, 44 and 42, slightly buffs though. But, you know, also weapon strength, when you look at that, 44, pretty good, but only 12 of it is armor piercing. So not a lot of armor piercing. Obviously with that charge bonus, you know, that's a lot of damage. So a lot of it will still get through onto armored targets, but they're not great against really heavily armored targets, because a lot of that damage will get negated. So, yeah, so that's not great against the Lizardmen if they have a lot of dinosaurs, but, you know, anything else they should be able to deal with pretty well. And, you know, I've got enough of them, and that gives me a lot of maneuverability, so that's pretty cool. But, so usually, with this build, when I saw it, you know, on Invicta's channel, it was archers. He had 2 units of archers instead of, I think, 1 of the units of White Lions. And, yeah, I think he, you know, didn't chevron up a couple of things or something. But anyway, so it's based on that, but I didn't bring the archers. Instead, I wanted more armor piercing, so I brought more White Lion to trace. So we have a look at these stats quickly. Because, you know, you need to know what this is for this all to make sense, or at least to follow what I'm thinking. So here, 26 damage of armor piercing. That is huge. That is a huge amount of armor piercing damage. So that's really good, especially such a high model count at 75. It's pretty great. And also a couple of spearmen, because they're cheaper, and I need some more units. I can't just have like 5 units. That'd be awful. So yeah, and obviously anti-large, which again, pretty useful against a lot of you know, a lot of Lizardman units. So it's pretty cool. I like this build. I think it'll do okay. So, but unfortunately, when we look at this looks like the perfect counter to it. So obviously I've got no archers, so these Pterodon riders can do what they want, and there's 4 units of them. Luckily it's not the fire bowler ones, but still, that is terrifying. 4 of them. And then we look on the ground, yeah, load of skinks, I can wrap them up easily with the Dragon Princes. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... big dinosaurs, so pretty scary, and Mazdamundi on what's his called? What is his name? I can't remember. It's not Grimlock, is it? It's Clack or something. Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, it's not important. He has a lot of dinosaurs in here, right? 2 of them are Stegodons as well, which is pretty scary, and 2 of them are Bastillodons, and you know the rest are Bastillodons, which is annoying because actually when you're up here, like they look the same. Like they don't look all that different when you're, you know, at a glance. They look very similar. They're just brown blobs, basically. So, a bit annoying. But anyway, so the battle is starting, so let's just get to it. So, obviously the skinks, you know, they're going to be no match for, you know, for my cavalry, but they will be able to do a fair bit of damage to, you know, just my infantry, just by sheer numbers. So, so that's annoying, so I need to deal with these nice and quickly. The dinosaurs, on the other hand, they're going to do a load of damage to everything. So, I really need to watch out for these, and obviously there's a lot to watch out for, so that's pretty scary. So as you can see, I'm trying to get into the back of these skin cohorts nice and early. Not a great charge, they are on the move, but you can see it's still eating away at their health a bit. And now they've stopped moving, suddenly they're taking a lot of damage. A heck of a lot. So, same thing's happening over here. I was going to go for Mazdamundi, but he's got 2 Stegodons coming after me. Which is great, actually, because they're his most powerful units, and he's trying to keep out of my way. Unfortunately, though, look how much damage Dragon Prince have already taken, just being shot at so much. So it's pretty annoying, but you know, these skinks getting taken out pretty easily, which is pretty good. That Bastillodon's taking a lot of damage, but yeah, I mean, look at this. You know, that's 2 skink units have been chased away already, just from that 1 unit Dragon Prince coming in the back, and that frees up these White Lions to do a lot of armor-piercing damage to these Stegodons. So that's really good. That is really good for me. But these guys are obviously really lethal. Look at how much damage they do with the charge there. Oof. Very scary stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to keep trying to rear charge in place, just try and deal with these guys, because I want all of my infantry to focus on the dinosaurs. And as you can see, the damage is mounting pretty well here, but they've still got a load of skinks in here that I just need to get rid of. So he's going to try and net me down again, which is a real nuisance, because they're a bit spread out as well, so that Stegodon's just going to be able to kill a couple at a time, and that's not good for me, because a couple at a time is too much. when, you know, you've got a unit as expensive, there we go, as the Dragon Princes. Very scary. And he also hit me with the Comet Casadora there. It's just not looking good, really, for the Dragon Princes over here. These ones are really damaged as well, but you can see the Skinks are all but dealt with pretty quickly, too. These White Lions Strays, they're doing a great job. Just one-on-one there, that is pretty good value. Actually, it's not even that good value, is it? The Bastillodons have got... They're around 800, aren't they? So I think they're the same price. So, yeah, I like to think that the White Lions will win that. It looks like they're going to. So, obviously, Ruination Cities that went down there probably should have, you know, stressed that a bit more, because that's devastating. But it's fine, it's fine. So, yeah, you can see, you know, again, just White Lions Race. They're not going to do so well against 2 Stegodons and Mazdamundi. I need backup. So I'm bringing backup, at least trying to. But he uses Curse the Midnight Wind, and that is really going to hurt me. That is, well, it's going to stop them from getting hurt, basically. So that's not ideal. So here, I'm trying to chase down this Bastillodon. See, these guys are doing a crap job of it. I was hoping I could do some damage and just shatter him, but it's taking so long, and I need these guys back in the fight. Or do I? Maybe I should have left him there. I don't, though. So over here, you know, Banishment comes down, does a fair bit more damage. So I'm slowly starting to whittle at these guys, but Zlak. I think it's Zlak, isn't it? It's Zlak. Anyway. So yeah, Mazdamundi on Zlak, doing a load of damage. Just, they're all doing a lot of damage, and he is healing as well, from time to time. So these guys are getting the health back. So as long as it's taking to whittle these guys down, they're getting the health back. It's very scary. So do have some Skinks coming back, unfortunately. So he will move them in again. So here, you know, try to charge him to scare him away, but he's back, you know, and it's not a good matchup here. Just the, you know, the Dragon Princes don't have the armor piercing to deal with this Bastillodon, and that's not good. That is not good at all. So back over here anyway, you know, this Stegodon's slowly taking damage, but look, Apotheosis on it again. Obviously these Pterodons, they've taken basically no damage. They've taken a tiny bit, but I think that was from Flock of Doom. Annoyingly though, I've actually got full unit Dragon Princes up here that for some reason wasn't involved. I was just microing the ones I could see, and I think that one chased away some Skinks. So that's really stupid. He will come back, don't worry, but I really could have done with him sooner. But then I guess having a nice healthy unit come, you know, this late in the battle is pretty useful. But anyway, so I did actually pull out my Dragon Princes out of that fight because I didn't want them just in there getting hurt. But really, I think I should have had them backing up the White Lions, because although they don't have the armor piercing, they are pretty robust. They will do some fair good damage, and it would have kept me in the fight longer because the damage would have been more spread out. So that's the annoying thing, you know. It's have that charge bonus or have them back up everyone. And at this point of the battle, that's kind of where we're at. So Tactless is getting chased around by a Stegodon, which is very irritating. I wish he'd stop that. So yeah, I'm constantly having to move Tactless around. I've had to use Regrowth on him, because it doesn't take much. You know, he turns a couple dinosaurs to him, they get a good hit on him, he's going to be almost dead. So over here, almost dealt with this Bastillodon, but, you know, over here, just my units are just coming and going so much. They're yo-yoing a lot. They just can't stay there and do solid damage. So they're taking a lot of damage every time they come back and run away. It's not ideal. And here, oof, not bad, not bad. You know, completely wiped out that unit. I mean, over here I used Flaming Sword of Ruin to try and do some more damage, but it's just not to plan. So yeah, over here, these guys still fighting away. Yeah, I just don't really have an answer for these dinosaurs. Luckily, the Pterodons have run out of ammo, so they're going to be diving me. So hopefully if I can do more damage to them, you know, I might be close to triggering army losses, but still, you know, the White Lions are not built for this. Being attacked by all these things from the air, it's very scary. And also, those Dragon Princes, only 5 left, finally gone, which is very annoying. So now this one comes in, finally, about time. So yeah, I'm just trying to put as much pressure on his Lord as possible, but I'm barely hurting him, and he will be able to heal. That's the thing, he is such a tank on Slag, and I don't have any artillery or anything. I don't have anything that can just focus him down, and even if I had, I don't know, like Swordmaster of Hoeth, for instance, I could be Spirit Leeching him continually, you know? So here, try and get another Flock of Doom, because now, actually, I do need to get some damage, like air effect damage, because I need to get these Pterodon Riders down a bit. Because while they're constantly doing this, they're slowing my units down, you know? I can't just keep escaping my Dragon Prince and bring them back in, you know, while they're around. It makes it very difficult. So yeah, here, more Dragon Princes got broken, but it's just all these Stegodons. It's just awful. These guys are really tough. I mean, if we look at their stats, 120 armor and 420 weapon strength. That is huge. And armor piercing as well. So yeah, they're very lethal. I mean, they're anti-infantry, but they're still going to do a lot to Dragon Princes with that huge weapon damage. And obviously, you know, Dragon Prince is quite small models. So he's going to kill like a model per hit damage, so it's pretty scary. So here, I try and hit with a Phoenix. I don't think it's going to do anything, honestly. I didn't have anything else to use it on, honestly. I was just trying to throw everything I could. Here you can see Techless, just a couple of hits on him, and he's nearly dead. And look how little health he's got. I'm trying to get him out of here, but it's not going to plan. So yeah, that's not good at all. God. So he's getting terrified, still getting hit. And he can't escape. He can't escape, even on the horse. He's just not quick enough. And there we go, he shatters. So there we go, I don't have Techless anymore. There's no Techless, guys, there's no Techless. So now it's just down to my Dragon Knights to try and deal with all this. I have no idea how they're going to do it. I mean, that Bastillodon's gone, finally. But I mean, he's still got another one in here, and 2 Stegodons. One of them nearly dead, though. Nope, that's not the Stegodon, isn't it? No, not a Bastillodon. No, that is a Stegodon. Yeah, see what I mean? They look similar. But anyway, Mazdamundi's still got a ton of health. And, I mean, I don't really have a lot else going on. I bring some spearmen back in and things, but... So, I mean, here, I'm trying to split up and separate all my Dragon Princes so I get more charges, because I need to cycle charge to break these guys. That's basically all I've got right now. But he's not letting up. He doesn't give me a chance to do that. They don't gain speed. They don't get the good charge off. So, it's just not going to plan. That's all. These guys are too quick. The dinosaurs are fast, you know? Certainly, you know, too fast to be able to just sort of quickly pivot in and out like that. I need to give them a real run around and then come back for them to get, you know, a good charge off. So it's not easy. So here, you know, I am getting some infantry back. I'm getting some white lions back over there. Only 13 of them. There's only 17 left over there. Yeah, most of my guys are run. I think at this point the only people still in it are these Dragon Princes and the white lions. These guys do come back though. But as you can see, you know, he's really got 3 units left. And is that broken or shattered? They're shattered, yeah. So really, it's just the 3 units. If I could do more damage to Lord Mazdamundi, I'd be in better shape. But with these guys, just a big blob like this, I just can't do enough damage to them. Every time I charge in, I take more damage than I give them. So you know, it's really not good. And here, the stupid bird's in the way, so I can't get a good charge off. It's just not good, basically. You know, I am getting some guys back though. I'm getting some guys back. You see, you know, this Stegodon especially is very injured. But you know, he's gone crazy. Hopefully he'll just, you know, get stuck there as they sometimes do. You know what? Looks like he might have done. So that's a bit of a blessing. But still, I just don't have the armor piercing left. You know, basically all my white lions, as soon as they get here, they get terrified. So there we go. That's it. That's it. Valiant defeat. I mean, it was valiant. That was the hardest I'd worked in a long time in a battle. So that was terrifying. But I mean, look at this. So you can tell they just polished off all the skinks without any problems. You know, some of the white lions did a load of damage to the skinks as well, but generally it's just the Dragon Princes mopped up all the skinks, and the white lions did all the damage to the, you know, to the big dinosaurs. So if I dropped, like, you know, 1 unit, if I dropped 2 units of Dragon Princes and got, you know, a couple more units of white lions and some archers, I would have been alright. But, you know, I had a very sort of one-trick pony kind of build. I was hoping for more infantry. You know, so these guys, because you get great value from Dragon Princes against a lot of infantry, you know, they can just keep cycle charging, and those the charges hit so hard, they barely take any damage before you cycle them out again. So you can get great value with these guys against infantry, but he just didn't have enough infantry for me to really capitalise. So, you know, if it was a more heavy, like, infantry-heavy army, I would have done great. But no, just too many dinosaurs. Far too many dinosaurs. Which is a great build. I really do like this. I'm very tempted to try out a similar build at some point. Because, yeah, that is so fun. Just so many dinosaurs stomping around. Obviously, they can go out of control, and that can make it very difficult. Against someone like, you know, like the Dark Elves, for instance. You know, they've got the Black Guard, and they've got just crazy amount of armor-piercing missile units. So, probably wouldn't go as well. But against the High Elves that are really lacking armor-piercing, you know, this is a great build for it. So, yeah, well played. Is that Sloanius or Slonius? Not sure. Either way, that was a very fun game. Really fun. So, yeah, hopefully I'll see you again on Ladder soon. And guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.